Yoga fam, welcome to your mat. Summer's coming, so today we're going to have a core valley practice. And core is not only in the front body, as some of us think, but it's also in the back body and all the way around. There's also a deep lower core and an upper core integration. So focus today will be on all of this core for summertime, and we'll begin in hero's pose, facing the top of our mat. Start by blowing out all the old stagnant air. Take a breath in, palms come overhead, fill up, and exhale through the nose, drawing the palms to the heart space. And take one more deep breath in, sweep the arms overhead, maybe look toward the heels of your hands, even if your eyes are still closed. And exhale, come all the way to a neutral table and tuck your toes. And right away, let's find our plank. Think about long spine here, not necessarily tight, hard abs. Nice long spine, gazing just off the top of your fingers toward the mat, on the toes, reaching the heels back, pushing away from the mat. Focus on a little rounding in the spine, a little hollowing in the belly, and breathing, coming to that Ujjayi breath. In through the nose, out through the nose. Lips are sealed. Let's take 2 more cycles of breath just like this. Keeping the spine long and strong. Last breath in and exhale. Next are shoulder taps. Tap the right palm to the left shoulder, put the right palm down, left palm to the right shoulder. And we'll do this, you might want to widen the toes at the back of the mat and just gently try to not sway too much with your hips. Try to quiet your hips much as you can, pressing into the mat and reaching opposite palm to shoulder. Just like this. And using the breath, just a few like this. Breathing in, breathing out. Heavy breathing over here. Just using your breath, keeping it steady and even. Yes, and one more each side. Going to the other end of the plank now, toward the feet. So take a nice breath in to find the length in the spine. Press away from the mat with the palms and step the right foot off. Tap it off the edge of your mat. Bring it to center. Tap the left foot off and back to center. And let's take about 6 more of these each side. Using the breath, steadying the breath. And without gripping, just feeling strong, grounding into the mat and tapping. One more each side, coming back to center, pressing out through the heels, finding that length one more time. Exhale, come on to the right forearm and the left, and then the right palm and the left. Right forearm, left, right palm and left. Starting to notice if you feel the sensation in your low belly, maybe in your strong back. Hold the plank for 1 full breath in and out. Take the next breath in. Exhale, lower onto the left forearm and the right forearm, and then the left hand and the right hand That's it. Just a few more like this. Using the breath. Powerful breath, but keeping it even and steady. One more each side. Left arm down, right arm down. Left palm, right palm, holding, feeling. Long spine, pressing the floor away, just tucking that pelvis slightly. And exhale, come on to the forearms. Keep the legs long behind you. And breathe, you can spread out your fingers wide. Gazing straight down at the mat, keeping a long cervical spine, long neck. Good. As you exhale, tap the knees down. Inhale to rise. Exhale, tap. Inhale, rise. And let's do 4 more. Use the breath. Steady effort, steady breath. And last 2. I might have lost count. 1 more. Now take a little walk. Put a little more pressure into the arms. You're piking your hips and just a little bit of a walk up. This is called dolphin pose. Take a breath in, gaze toward your thumbs. As you exhale, gaze toward your knees and tap them down. As you inhale, gaze toward the thumbs. Good. Exhale, gaze to the knees, tap down. Let's do 4 more. Inhale and exhale. Pressing down through the elbows, even the forearms. Last one. Take another walk up, a little bit closer to the elbows. Inhale, exhale, tap down. Inhale, up. Exhale, tap. You can rest the knees for a breath or just keep tapping. You can rest, look ahead, exhale. Or you can just tap, look. And rest the knees down. And rest the tops of the feet down. Extend the arms long. Breathe in and exhale, fold. Forehead to the mat. Just a moment of respite here. And one last time. Tuck your toes. Find that dolphin just where we left off. And take one more walk as close as you possibly can. And breathe here. Exhale, come down, back in hero's pose. Take a breath in, sweep the arms overhead. And exhale, thumbs to the heart space. One more breath in. And exhale, plant your fingertips on the mat. Tip your toes up, feet up, knees up. Rest your hips on your heels. This is ball tuck, inhale. Look up, big breath in. And exhale, nose between the knees. Round your back. Lower the heels down and circle the arms all the way up overhead. Palms together. And exhale, draw the knuckles right onto the breastplate, to the center of your sternum, and notice the awakening of your heart to summer that's coming, and to the feeling of a strong, active core. Beautiful. And one more breath in, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale to fold, a little stretch, and bend your knees. Palms behind you, take a little trust fall. Come on to the back body. When you're ready, bend your knees, Place the soles of your feet about hip-width distance apart. Palms behind you, about 6 to 8 inches. When you're ready, inhale, come up to tabletop. You might drape the head back, lift up your hips, and let's take a few marches. So each time you'll inhale and exhale. Set it down, inhale, exhale. Try to keep the hips lifted. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more each side, inhale, and exhale. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Hold up your hips. Exhale, gently lower down. Come all the way onto your back now. And we're going to work on deep belly engagement. We're going to flatten our lower ribs as we come into a dead bug. So you may bend your knees and try to keep the knees as much as you can directly over top of your hips. So there's about a 90-degree angle here between your shins and your quads. Palms are down alongside body. Relax, let go of the shoulders, and take a breath. Reach the arms straight overhead. Again, try to keep them lined up so the wrist is over the elbow, over the shoulders, and try to not puff out your shoulders. Try to rest the back of your shoulders on the earth. And begin by extending the right leg first, heel pressing toward the wall in front of you, and then the left leg straightens out long, heel pressing toward the wall, the top of your mat. Try to resist bringing the knee back into the body, then the muscle lets go. So let's allow this deep belly muscle to do its job. Flatten out your ribs like you're cinching them and you're pressing them down. Okay, let's try again, legs only. Extend the right leg first and bring it over the hips, and the left leg, and bring it over the hips. And now let's try with the arm and the leg. So as the right leg extends, the left arm reaches behind you, and come back to center. And the left leg and the right arm extends over your head. Just like this. Good. And breathe. Let's do 4 more each side, pressing long through the heel. And switching sides. Flattening out the lowest ribs. And 2 more to go. And last one each side. Dead bug is also a mind game. Helps you really focus your energy and effort. Beautiful. And then bring the arms alongside body. Elongate your legs toward the ceiling or the sky. And bring the hips slightly over the arms. And take a breath in. And exhale, press. So you're just pressing right below your hips, and you're reaching your legs up toward the sky. You're using the very deepest part of your low belly. This is very helpful when it comes to compression postures like coming up into crow or crane or headstand or handstand. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2. It's not a big movement. it's hard to not swing your legs. Just do your best, lifting up, relaxing down, and holding. And bend your knees. Plant the palms on top of your thighs here. Good. Now you see I have a little an arch under my spine. So flatten out the spine a little bit. Take a breath in place. And as you exhale, lift up. Now press the belly button in to kiss the inner side of your low spine. Press down so the curve is no longer there, and press the palms against your thighs. As you're pressing, you're pulling your thighs against the palms. 2, 3, 4. Good. And you might release the feet down, palms up, take a breath in. And again, let's do it again. Bring the knees up and exhale, pressing belly down, pulling the knees in and pressing them away with your palms. 3, 4. And take a breath in, palms up, head back. Moment's respite, and then exhale again. Press into the floor with your low back. And press, push and pull. And release. One last time. When you're ready, exhale, lift up your shoulder blades, press everything. Press, breathe, and release. Let everything go. And a moment of respite here. You might bring the soles of your feet together, open your knees, a butterfly. Bring the knees back together and sit up. Let's come into our plank now. Plant your left palm, and you might also plant the left knee. Inhale, gazing up at the right hand. As you exhale, tucking and threading, but keeping your back round as you do. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, tuck and curl. Inhale, reach. Last one. Inhale long. You can also do these in a full plank. Maybe stacking one foot on top of the other or one in front of the other. Let's try a couple here, or you may linger on the knee. Inhale. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, open. Exhale. And 2 more like this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Let's come back through our plank and take a couple of breaths here. Finding the length, seeing that you're stacked correctly. A little bit of hollowing out in the upper body. Finding that deep belly engagement. And 1 more breath in. And you may roll onto the right side body. We can start with the right knee down. Inhale, left arm lifts, gaze follows. And exhale, thread the needle. Draw the back of the hand toward the right side of the mat, and then inhale. Big breath in, open up your lungs. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one on the knee. You may linger on the knee, or you may stack your feet. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread. Inhale, furl yourself open, unfurl. And exhale, curl inhale. Last one. Exhale. And inhale. Long arms. Beautiful. And when you're ready, come onto your back body and bring the knees into your chest. Maybe you tuck your nose between your knees. Give yourself a nice deep squeeze, a hug. Rock gently from side to side. Strength without gripping. And feeling that quiet, deep, supporting, quiet effort. That's it. And with the knees at the heart center, take your knees off the right side body, and you might open your arms to a strong T, gazing at the left fingertips. You might close your eyes, wringing and rinsing everything out like an old dish towel or a new one. Just wringing out your side body after working your internal obliques, your external obliques, these muscles on the side, and working the rectus abdominis, that's a 6-pack or the 8-pack, or the 12-pack. And also the transverse abdominis, which is like a corset that wraps all the way around. Come back to center, give yourself a squeeze again, and switch sides. Knees off the left side body. Arms can come to a strong T. You might also keep the left palm against the outside of the right leg for a little additional wringing out. When you're ready, you might come through center. Maybe you take hold of the inner blades of your feet and pull the knees toward the sides of your rib cage and allow the back of your skull to be on the mat and even your tailbone. So keeping that long spine on the mat and then rolling from side to side. It's a happy baby, so smile. You don't have to smile, but you could. Just massaging the back body core. And then bring the knees back in. Send them long. And take a short Shavasana. Just noticing that deep core and noticing what you feel as you allow it to soften now and melt and rest and recover. And notice what that feels like in your body.